Hi, my name is Jeff, and welcome back to my workshop. We're continuing work on the Tichy Train Group Stump Car kit. This will be a Seaboard Coastline kit. Last episode we did the underframe, got the end sills on. So today we're going to work on the bulkheads and the sides. So we will start with the bulkheads. They come on 2 sprues, each containing 1 bulkhead, and all the parts for it. So we'll get started by doing the bulkhead for the B end of the car. So we start by removing the bulkhead itself. Again, I'm just using my sprue nippers to remove those and the gates, the pusher gates, ejection gates. And then taking a sanding stick. This is a 100 grit sanding stick and just sanding it smooth. And then the first ones we want to install are the short, solid ones. These are the 2 innermost ends. We're going to install these with the flange on it pointing outward for both these and the second set, and flange pointing inward for the third set. And that's all explained in the instructions for the kit. So with the innermost glued on, the next ones we want to do are the ones that have the holes in them. Again, just remove them and sand them smooth. And as you're looking at the outside edge of the car, the ribs that have the bracket for the brake stand will go on the left-hand side. That's this one here. On the bulkhead for the B end of the car. We'll remove those brackets from the other end, which is where for the A end of the car, because you don't need them. And as you can see, I just put a bead of glue down in the gap there for it, and then just press that into place and just held it straight until the glue set up. We do that on both sides for the middle brackets, and then the last ones are the longer brackets, solid brackets, and those go on the outside. And you can see, it's hard to see on this, but there's a small rabbet at the end there that these sit in. So again, we're going to apply a bead of glue through there and then just get this in place and hold it in place while the glue sets. It's always a good idea to test things before you install them, just to make sure you've got everything correct. And we'll get that in place and hold it while it tacks up. And with that, we'll have both of them done. Again, I removed the brackets for the brake platform from one side, one car. The ones with it go on the B end of the car, so we'll look at the bottom of the car. It indicates which end is the B end of the car. And we're just going to test fit and make sure it's in there. If any of the brackets extend below the base of the bulkhead, then we can just sand them smooth and even them up. In this case, we have a good fit. So we'll apply a little bit of glue to the outer edge there and to the bottom of the bulkhead and the bottom of the center bracing for it. And this isn't a sponsored video. I paid for the model. I pay for my glue and supplies. But it's been a fun kit to build. And if anybody from Tichy Trains is watching and you want to sponsor a video, please feel free to contact me. Just adding a little bit of glue, let that set up, and then we'll attach the bulkhead to the A end as well. With both of those done, the last thing we have to do, and you can see there that it's installed, and one thing I did not do, and this is why you need to read instructions thoroughly before you start, is when I put the underframe together, I did not put the weight in. And now I got to the point in the instructions where it talks about that. I got ahead of myself, but those are glued in really well, and I don't want to try and break that glue joint because I'm afraid it'll damage the model. So we'll have to figure something else out before we're done on adding weight to that car. It may be adding it through the load. I may cut that metal weight into 3 pieces and glue it in place separately. But we'll figure something out before we're done. Okay, the next thing is to add the side sills to the car. These fit between the bulkheads. And just add a bead of glue to the recess on the side of the car from one end to the other, and then just set the side sill in place and just hold it in place until the glue is set. And we can add a little bit of glue right where it hits the ribs and into the side if we need to, just to make sure we have a good strong bond there. We'll set this aside to glue to dry thoroughly. The sides come on each side comes on a sprue, so first thing we're going to do is remove the sprue, again using the flush cutting sprue nippers. Get that off, and then there's also some ejection pin gates on the ends of the vertical supports, so we're just going to come in and snip those off as well. Once those are off, we're going to again sand everything smooth with our sanding stick. Always a good idea to clean up your workspace, get that stuff out of the way, or it may end up stuck to the model in a place you don't want it by accident. So the top is easy, just hold it flat against the sanding stick and give it a good rub. Then for the vertical posts, we just need to sand each one. There's some flash on these, as well as the nub where those ejection pins were attached, so we'll just sand those off and sand across all of them to make sure everything is level and flush. To install these, car just sits into place with the vertical pieces going down the side sill. Get them test fitting it in. When I'm happy with the fit, if I need to sand the ends down a little bit, I can, just to make sure I get a good fit. And once it's there, we can start applying some glue. want to make sure it fits properly into the ends. Again, if we need to do some filing, we can do that once we're happy with the fit. Then we'll get some glue applied. Just going to tack it in at the edge, both the inside and the outside. And then running a little bit of glue down each of the vertical posts to help hold this to the side sills. And then inside we'll get the inside corner and the corner formed between the side and the floor. With this one on, we'll do the one on the other side the same way. And then set things aside for the glue to fully cure. As you can see, this is coming together nicely on here. Okay, with both sides done, we've got the car set and the body is mostly done. We still need to add some decals. We're going to have to deal with the weight issue underneath. But again, that's a good reason to read the instructions. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. I post a new video every Thursday and a short on Mondays. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. And remember, model railroading is fun.